Now, this final poem of mine, I wrote in response to a far more famous poem, one that I'm sure many of you will be familiar with, Howl by Allen Ginsberg. And for anyone who doesn't know, it has one of the most fantastic opening lines where he said, "I saw the best minds of my generation destroyed by madness." And it set me to thinking about my generation and the way that we've grown up, and this real emphasis on mental wellness and stability and being so totally down the line normal, and Ritalin and counselling. And it got me thinking about the fact that true genius has generally come from madness, or at least something that looked a lot like it to the people of their time. And I think that our fear of madness has kind of deprived us of some real possibilities of genius. And so my response to Howl from my generation is called Whimper. I have seen the best minds of my generation destroyed by sanity, seen bold new visionaries resign themselves to clinical long-haul deaths, drug numbed to their own suffering and everyone else's. Seen raving revolutionaries give up, retire to minimalist, Swedish-designed armchairs and never move again. Seen the horizon dim and draw ever closer, and the tenacious lunatics with the wanderlust to stray beyond become fewer and further between. There are uglier destructive forces than madness. Consider cognitive rehabilitation. Consider absolutely nothing immeasurable. Consider utter rationality. Ritalin, lithium, risperidone, duloxetine. I thought I heard a man speaking in tongues, then I realised he was simply reading out loud from a pharmaceutical directory. Imagine an entire generation of loan brokers and loss adjusters, Hicks gone these 24 years and Leary still alive. Sharks floating in formaldehyde, or true human significance lost in pretentious symbol and repetition, and repetition, and repetition. And no one raging for real. Where are Plato's maniacs now? Where are their lunatic songs? I hear only the steady, rational tapping of the accountant's calculators, occasionally some lost and lonely bum crying out for one more shot, and the PA system calling the next patient through. The doctor will see you now. Or asking, with the owner of a light blue Honda Civic, please move their vehicle as it's blocking in a black Lexus full of lawyers with an ambulance to chase. Is there really nowhere between here and the bellow and buzz, the shiver and shriek of the asylum? Surely someplace between this silent, sterile, static, windowless room and the fizzing frenzy of the electroconvulsion suite, there must have been some place we could have paused and breathed and set up shop, where we could have been happy, if we wanted to be, and no more or less sane than we chose. Dr. Thompson saw it coming, the dawn of this new age of equilibrium. He knew that football season was over for good this time and made his ballistic decision to go stalk peacocks and hound Nixon through the kingdom hereafter, assuring us, relax, this won't hurt. He was right. Safe and stable and sanitized, we can no longer follow your desperate, dirty verse. Straitjacketed by reason, we perceive our world only in terms of quantum and coefficiency, of the logical and the logistical, of what can be conjured in the duration of the average commercial break, of what can be computed to at least 2 decimal places. We are the chemically castrated. We are lobotomized by mutual consent. We're the perfect ones, regular and moderate and so healthy, so functional. We are the white strobing smiles of the toothpaste ads, the poster children for good mental hygiene, the foot soldiers of no more conflict. We have lost our skill for the alchemy that once distilled genius from the seething crucible of lunacy. We medicate those whose vision would otherwise put our own to shame, leave them as myopic and blinkered as the rest of us. The breadth and depth and distance of their sight no longer a worry to anyone. Give us back our madmen. We need them. Give us back our crazed anthems, our burning shrouds, our leprous one-man bands. Give us back the fire and the filth and the fornication that kept us howling through those endlessly polluted nights of Windscale and Watergate, McCarthy and motorcades, Hanoi and Hiroshima. Please, give us back our madmen. I have seen the best minds of my generation destroyed by sanity. Thank you.